Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've made BTS videos in the past where I've reacted to them and my sister's quizzed me on them and just shown me a little insight into the ARMY world. I've tried learning all their names. If you asked me to do it right now, I probably couldn't. There's Jungkook, J-Hope, Rap Monster, Sugar. Oh, damn it, I always forget the rest. And whilst I still wouldn't really consider myself an ARMY member because I'm not like obsessed or anything and I'm still very new, like I still know hardly anything. I only really listened to a couple of their singles, like at the gym and stuff, which RIP, I haven't been to the gym for about 4 months and I'm still paying for it. Sometimes their songs are just really good to jam out to, so I enjoy listening to it, but I wouldn't exactly call myself a fan either. Paige told me that who is my little sister, why don't I ever explain anything? Paige asked me to react to their new album, which is called Love Yourself Answer. I'm a bit confused because their last album was called Love Yourself, right? I'm pretty sure. So do they do like, because Paige told me that they've released something ridiculous, like 15 albums or something. I can't remember exactly, so I could be wrong, please don't attack me in the comments, but they release a ridiculous amount of albums in such short amounts of time. So is it like they do like parts to each album? So it's like Love Yourself the first one, then Love Yourself Answer, then Love Yourself, I don't know, Questions. Do they do albums in like groups that you collect? I don't know, it's intriguing to me. When I saw that I was like, wait, this looks the same as the other album, even like the artwork looks the same, but it did intrigue me. So if anyone can explain down below like how they do their albums and stuff, I'd love to know, because I swear their last album was called Love Yourself, which is why when I first found this I was really confused and I wasn't sure if it was actually the new album, so I had to ask Paige. It says 2018 on it, so must be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to listen to a couple of them, see what I think, and just give you a few comments on them. I'm actually quite excited. The first one is Euphoria. I bet Paige already knows all the lyrics to this. I bet she sat watching this like singing the lyrics off. I don't know how she does that so quickly. This sounds like a good song so far. I mean, it sounds like it's about to get more upbeat and a bit more crazy. I don't really know what to comment on this. I'm just gonna listen to them and see what I think, to be honest, because I find their songs catchy but like hard to get into unless they're like really fast and like, I don't know. I don't know why I find it so hard to get into their music. Sounds like something I know. Also, how come he sings Take My Hand? Like, why do they sometimes sing in English? That confuses me. I never understand that. Yeah, it sounds really familiar. I don't know what it reminds me of, but it reminds me of a song I've heard. Okay, this song doesn't sound bad. I do have one question though. They release so many albums, do they ever sleep? I just want to know how they have the time to constantly be writing songs, or is it like they write the first album and then, because you know with most artists, they write tons and tons of songs for an album but they won't end up using them all, so some they'll just put aside because they don't fit the vibe of the album that they're going for, so they just kind of like scrap them. Is that what they do? They use their scrap songs? Because that would make sense. Like they write, because I know a lot of artists just write like 30-40 songs for albums and then only use 10 of them, and then the other ones they'll scrap in the bank for later if they want to use them or rework them or whatever. Is that what they do? And that's how quickly they push out albums? I don't know, it just confuses me. Like they must work hard if they're constantly making new albums. Like, tell me, how do they do it? The next one on the album is called Trivia, Just Dance. We're gonna listen to a little bit of this. I'm not gonna listen to the whole songs through, otherwise this video will be hours long. See, they just did it again. You're my friend, you're my friend. I'm like, mate, why are you suddenly speaking English? I don't know, it just confuses me, like, explain. I mean, it's definitely funky. I can see myself like dancing to this in a club or something. Also, that sounded like really different to their last songs, so Do they like take it in turns to record songs between them, or like is it like One Direction where they all sing together sometimes but they'll have verses to themselves? I just can't make it out really because I can't recognise their voices. Another one that I'm gonna listen to just because I've heard Paige talk about it and I've seen Paige kind of like tweeting about it constantly. All Paige tweets about is freaking BTS. I'll put her Twitter username here. You can go follow her if you're in ARMY, because that girl does not shut the hell up. Epiphany, I think this was a single, their first single, the new album or something, I'm assuming, because I saw Paige going on about this a while ago. Ooh, sounds sad. See, I'm surprised because when I think of BTS, I think of like DNA, that other one they released. I think of like really upbeat tunes that they're full on dancing to, because Paige has shown me videos of them online, like, and I don't know how they perform like that. Like, Jesus Christ, I've never seen anything like it. They're dancing around, they got full dance routines while singing somehow. I don't know how. That's what I think of when I think of BTS. So, I don't know, I'm not entirely shocked. Like, all bands have different like sounds on their albums, I suppose, but I wasn't expecting Epiphany to sound like this for sure when Paige was going on about it on Twitter. I'm quite interested to know what this song is actually about, you know, because the only thing, like, people always comment on my videos when I'm doing BTS reactions and I always make a comment about how I can't understand what they're saying, which is just fact, which doesn't allow me to connect to the music in an emotional way as it would if it were being sung in English. So because I can't know what they're singing about, it doesn't connect to me on that level, if you get what I mean. And people were always like, oh, that's such a stupid argument, like, you can listen to other... Yeah, I know I can listen to other languages and still love the music. Like, I always use this example in every BTS video, but Despacito, for example, freaking love that song. Can't understand a word of what is being said. And I think that's fine for fast-paced songs and things, but like for this I can't understand because I don't know what they're singing about. I'm definitely going to look into it. I'm intrigued. Like, I want to know what this song's about, because it might be about something really deep and meaningful that actually does connect to me. So maybe then I'll enjoy the song, but I don't know, that's just my opinion, and I swear every time I make one of these BTS videos I say something and people get offended and I'm like, I didn't mean to. I'm not trying to be a bitch. What I am confused about is how I have noticed this when I've looked them up before. On their albums they'll have like song title part 1 and then you'll go to another album and it'll be song title part 2, and I'm like, that's so intriguing to me because you don't see that done very often. I don't know, that's just really strange. Like here they've got Aeroplane part 2, does that mean Aeroplane part 1 was on the last Love Yourself album? I don't know, they do things very differently. Is that like a Korean thing that they do with their music? Like, is that... I don't know, I could be wrong. I am intrigued to listen to this one though, which is Idol featuring Nicki Minaj. This will be really interesting because I would never expect them to do a collab with Nicki, and when I saw this I was like, damn, gotta react to this one. Okay, this is not what I was expecting at all. I'm just waiting for Nicki's bit because I love everything Nicki features in, so... Is this Rap Monster? If I'm right about that page, you owe me £5. Okay, so I had to wait till the end of the song, but I'm downloading this one. Added to library, alright. I love anything with Nicki Minaj in it. If you want to see me react to more of the songs on that album, or you want to see my sister do a video where she quizzes me on BTS knowledge, or she educates me, then let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna try and listen to this one. I usually try and listen to BTS and I I think if I listen to it enough, I could really get into it. Like, that song I definitely know I'll get into just because of the Nicki verse. Like, I love Nicki Minaj, I can't even hide it. So, you know, I do feel like I can get into BTS. It's just finding the time to full on listen, and that's such a bullshit excuse because I've been listening to Ariana's new album all week and I've made the time for that. I might download this entire album. I have Apple Music anyway, so it's not like I'm paying. I mean, I'm still paying for it through Apple Music, but it's not like I'm purchasing it. So yeah, I might as well just give it a chance. Comment down below what BTS video you want to see me do next. If you ever want to see me do it, you're probably like, this was ridiculous, this was a terrible video, I never want to see you do it again. But I make new videos every week. I try to. You can turn on my notifications, like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.